I have the belief that every time I leave my house, every time, you know, I make an entrance into any room, I think for me, a lot of times just my presence of being somewhere is kind of like queering it up.
So my name is Bethel Steele, for those of you who don't know me, which is not many people, but it's okay. Hi, I don't know you. I'm on tour right now from Boston, Massachusetts. Strong bones, I got soft skin, got a box of strings, you can't compete with that, no.
I guess my gender and my queerness is perpetuated on stage primarily through my presence and not necessarily through the content of my music. I mean, some of it is an external look or an external appearance, you know, of you know, for me, it's often wearing a binder that flattens my chest. Except I can't wear that when I'm singing, because then I can't sing. You know, or wearing clothing that does not necessarily match my sex. I don't really fit into the general gender normatives of you know, male, female. I feel like I try to stay away from those as much as possible. I like to say that I fit nicely into the gray area, and that gray area is a place that I think is a really beautiful space that is often overlooked. How do I know that someone is queer? How does someone know that I am queer? I guess there's, you know, just the first assumption, because I have short hair and because I wear mostly men's clothes, that I probably am queer. You know, a little boy or a little girl will ask me, you know, are you a boy or a girl? You know, my preference is yes. And that kind of overlaps and intersects with my music, in that, you know, sometimes it's verbalized, you know, that hey, I'm Bethel Steele, and I'm a genderqueer folk musician. And then other times it's just, this is Bethel Steele, no pronouns. This is, you know, during the introduction of my set.
I've been on the road for 20 days. I go home tomorrow, that's all that matters. And this is the last show of this little tour.
Except in a couple of songs, like I have this song that's called Beautiful Boy, and it's all about being in that really precious gray area between like explicitly male and explicitly female. So. But at the time that I wrote this song, Beautiful Boy, I was practicing in a mirror, and I was practicing, and then I transitioned to like just kind of like jazzing it up. I'm just like, oh, you're pretty, and you're like very masculine, but you're pretty. Like, how does one love this person in the mirror? Someone who's genderqueer. And this is also when I was first kind of accessing my gender nonconformity in a way that was positive, and like I was trying to make it a little bit more visible, I think, actively.
Come with me, boy, bare your soul. I want to know everything. Like, where'd you come from, and where you going, or where'd you lose your name?
Gender is something that's so, I think, is so created by our society that it makes it kind of difficult to say, you know, what exactly a queer person is. Maybe a queer person is someone who can see past those normatives and can see and embrace the differences between people through their gender and sexual identity. Queer women songwriters have always been around as kind of stereotypically like girl with a guitar, probably queer, and is going to sing folk songs about love and lost love, you know. And so I think it's good that I feel like as a queer musician, you know, trying to expand the horizons of queer folks singing love songs. You know, when I get onto the stage, like, I am Bethel Steele. I'm queer, yes, but I am Bethel Steele, and this is my music. And, you know, you have the choice to take the journey with me or not and into my world. But I think it's important for us to just love everyone and give everyone a chance to explain who they are, if they want to.
Oh, sweet, beautiful boy that I see before me. You are kind, you are lovely, but I don't know your name. Thank you all so much for listening. I'm Bethel Steele. Stay tuned next.
This is my life. I drive, play a show. I sleep somewhere on a foreign couch, and then I drive some more, play a show, and sleep somewhere, and then drive.
My own manifestation of individual queerness is different than probably yours is, and is different from, you know, the person 3 houses down from here, or in California, or in the Philippines, or, you know, wherever. And I think that valuing that separate manifestation of queerness, and however it is, I think is really important for us to be relationally queer as well, because there's not. This is very philosophical, you're right. You know, there's not a right or wrong way to be queer. There's not a right or wrong way to exist in the universe. And I think that that's part of like who I am as an artist too. You know, is just bringing visibility. Like, even though I don't write necessarily about explicitly queer content in my songs, like, I think it does come out in my interactions with people and how, I mean, my general presentation as a person. Peace out. Till the next time. Keep it queer, yo.
We drive against the sun. We bid adieu to what the day has brought us. We pinch ourselves to know if we're still here. If not, where did we go?